what's going on, everybody? It's your... What the hell? Where's my webcam? Give me a sec to close. My webcam ain't working. I don't know why. Okay. Let's try that out. Hello? Clones, can you see me? It's your boy, Saeed Clone, coming at you live with another banger video. What the hell's going on? Okay, clones. I'm gonna figure out what's going on, if not, I'll just showcase. Okay. Okay, I have no clue what's going on, so we're gonna hop into Bender's MC, clones. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Clone, coming at you live with another banger stream. Oh, and it looks like it's on by itself. Okay, good. I founded Bender's Town 2 days ago when I finished my base. You may recognize this place from my streams. And, beacon effects. I've been grinding these past 2 days. Got a hell of a lot more than I expected done. I've only ever used the shop 4 times, I think, unless I'm selling stuff. Okay, I'll start with the town hub, the town's lobby, the community house, if you will. Here's our community board. I'll read out some of our things here. Some of them are mine, some of them aren't. Hello, can someone finish another portal? Use only the same bricks. Here's our portal here. As you can tell, it's not done. But, I don't know which one of us started it, but I got pretty far. There's gonna be a downstairs area where we have meetings or some shit. But these look cool. Makes it look like they're pinned. And we could use them eventually at some point. Anyone can edit this small segment of these 3 rows. That's how I did the border. If I had my thing on me, I'd show you. Okay, on to the next message. Hello, if you want to have a loads, we have a load cell around the bottom. Time to unveil my secret area. A long time ago, we got griefed. The community hub and crater underneath wasn't always this big. There didn't even used to be a crater there. But a jackass named Alan Wu blew the place up with that gamer tag. Here's whatever's left of the underneath. Oh, looks like some of my fellow members are here. There's only 9 of us. That's used how we got it before I patched it all up. Tinted glass. And, oh shit, creepers. Fuck. How'd they spawn up here? Okay, there's the load cell I was talking about, and some torches to keep mobs from spawning. Well, now to get my way out from under here. Okay, clones. What the? Why? There we go. Okay, that's the underneath, where it was all blown up. Oh, there's one of my members from the town, up there. Oh, what the hell? Who blew? God damn it. Fuck, fuckity fuck. I cannot die with all this good gear on. I am just emptying out my inventory. I have some... All I have left on me is my good weapons and pick. There we go. Well, now to go patch the hole someone put in my glass. / shop. I don't have the time to make another thing. Wait, what would this be? Would it be miscellaneous? No. Would it be blocks? Tinted glass. Tinted glass. No. Oh wait, that's colored blocks, so maybe it's under here. Oh, but I don't think. Yep. Here's one piece to patch the hole. So there's no other holes. Damn it, they're all spawning under there. I guess those lanterns aren't working. Here's the communal thing. What the hell? I made a vent portal so they wouldn't be going through this one. They should be spawning at the old community portal. Here's the old community portal before someone made this big project. I have no clue who started this, but I'm gonna finish it eventually for them. That's the old portal. We used to have a path there, but now I filled it back in. What the fuck? Damn it, not again! Fuck! See? They all should be going through that portal, not that one. What the hell's going on? Ah, that was just one of the town members fighting. Thought we had another griefer on our hands. Seriously, I hate that Alan Wu kid. He keeps griefing everything. One shot wonder blade. I love this thing. I had a gift from me to one of my team. This was a gift from one of my teammates. So was this axe. I never participated in the vote. What the? Oh, they all must be in the mines, or are they over here? Okay, clones. I'll continue up our tour. Oh, there's one of my teammates. I have the voice chat plugin enabled. How is the enchanting area? Okay, good. No grief yet. None of that one shot's at a skeleton. Was there some condition I missed? Attack damage. Crit strike. Oh, that's why. Who put that over here? Well, here's the enchanting table. No clue who made this either. All I did was recommend to do to reconstruct, because this thing used to be a giant box of 4 tall. Yeah, it was ugly. He did all this cool detailing. And here's my pet project I haven't finished yet. My farm. The path is gonna connect over here, where we're gonna put a barn. This is gonna be fenced in, like the crops, and then inside the barn there's gonna be animals. And then on the other side we're gonna have a little orchard like that. That's naturally generated. Okay. And here, not many of us have made our base yet. We've been mostly focusing on industry and getting everything functional. Here's one of our teammates' bases. They haven't got far, haven't even got walls up yet. Was he the one who made our thing? Because it looked like he made the enchanting table to begin with, because he has his own little enchanting station here. Huh, interesting. Here's the signs I used to communicate with him while he was away from game. And here's his response. Well, time to air jet away out of here. Oh! Here's our beacon and lightning rod, so it looks cool in thunderstorms. It used to be these stone slabs would rise up, sort of like a beacon. We had a lightning rod down, and then some black stone to make it look like lightning charred it from striking. The lightning rod's still there to supercharge the beacon, and both look cool in thunderstorms and that. Okay, on to the next part of our tour, clones. Oh, there's one of the members. Damn zombie pigman. Here's one of my teammates' thing. An auto farm. Why isn't... Oh, that's why. Well, here's one of my teammates' auto farm. I've connected it to the path. Oh, that looked like a barrier breaking. I don't know why, but unlike everyone else, he has claimed the land. The only land that's claimed is bases. The only normally claimed land is bases and community hub, which I already got handled. No clue killed that, but it's fine. My food now. Okay, clones. Here's one of our discussions we had a while back. Even though it was only like 2 days old, because this place is only 2 days old. Here's our community mines. Them skeletons. I don't feel like I'm in the mood to deal with them. Oh, here's the community mines. This one, someone blew it up, damn griefers. And here's our stuff. We have those in here for smelting your gear, so you can upgrade gear without leaving the mines. Even though that's a bit high up. What the? This tunnel's new. They must have to finish whatever they were doing here. But these sites were dug out a while back. I blocked them off because I kept falling in there. When I was a firebender, not a airbender, which makes you immune to all fall damage. Okay. So, here's... Oh, wait. I'm going to show you guys something. This is the cave. Fred took time to read the sign. You know, it said caves and mines. What the... that mean? Oh, it is. Why is the... Normally those were white, not gray. Here's the cave. I was the first person to discover this 2 days ago. Yeah, I can get a lot done in 2 days, especially with the help of an entire community. We actually broke down to the cave here, patched it up so we wouldn't fall through. Huh, this is reminded by my base. I need to expand my border a bit. Whatever. Here's my personal entryway, which I had before I ever started the town. Here's my old way down. I fell through, originally, which killed me. Picked up my stuff afterwards, built that staircase, and found this cave. The server economy relies a lot on andesite for whatever reason, so... This cave has a lot of andesite, so I do these little chunk miners. Stumbled across a cave or two doing it. Like this cave. Haven't had time to explore it, because I only stumbled across it 30 minutes ago, I'd say. Well, yeah. Fun every day in here. The cave goes way deeper, but I don't feel like going down that deep because it's a pain to get out afterwards. Even though I have... Ooh, speaking of the /home command, let me just... What the hell? /home. There we go. That's on the first house time next to the mine, because that's... The mine's connected into the cave after the fact. Which came in handy. What the... When did he play? Oh, he's working on that right now. The guy who made that has a Spider-Man skin. Pretty neat. Hey, dude. You have voice chat on? Okay, I guess not. Tornado! Tornado's a quick way of getting out. Wonder what I was doing. Oh. Well, second I thought I pushed him. Up, clones. Time to give you a house tour. I'm the only person with a fully developed house. Probably because that's what I started with before I even started the town. Though one of my neighbors existed before the town was even formed. Because I found him and, as shall by signs, invited him. Huh, cherry trees are growing nice. I needed those for a little something you're gonna see later. Here's my chimney. Oh, there's some smoke now. Who would sell a mace for that much? Oh, it's just something I saw in the game chat, not this chat clones, I mean. Shaped up sort of like a stump coming out of the wall. I haven't got to actually making that useful yet, but I just got the basics ready. And leave it open. Not like they can cause much trouble since I have this land claimed. Here's all my workbenches and such. Still no clue what the cartography's table is for. I just have it there for when the update comes, and then comes to Bender's MC eventually. Here's all my chests, all my junk. I used to keep my good armor in there, but now I have multiple sets of good armor. And I also used to keep this baby in here, my most precious armor. The first ever set of armor I had. And time to show you my je ne sais quoi, if you will. Yeah, I forgot to... annoying it was to use staircases like this. Oh, looks like someone's in the cave. You can see his marker down here. Where is he? I guess this cave is a mountain. He could be on the other side of the mountain, maybe. I don't know how far this goes yet. This place is a pain to make, especially fixing all the fuck-ups and griefs that happen in this community. Seriously, it's so annoying. That's why I had to, as you saw the explosion area, that's why I had to claim the whole community area. Well, except for those 3 rows. Wait, do I have stick on me? Okay, no I don't. Let's fill that back up. And before you guys say anything, nothing here. I decided there because I needed something to take up space in there. And here's my lectern. I was planning on doing something with it, but now I forget what I was going to do. Here's my furnaces connected up to my chimney, which you're going to see what is in that chimney later. Piping to get rid of the smoke. My smoker, my furnace, my blast furnace. Good to see that's finished, and they took what they needed. My little area, which between you and me, clones, I use split. If I find a griefer that I haven't allowed to touch my base, I just sort of do a little something like this. Those railings, I don't have a purpose for them. They're just aesthetic down there. Those railings that are made from trapdoors. There we go. But yeah, I use this place as a cage and also a fun little, I forget what they're called, but there are those fencing walls around an entrance to things, second floors. But I do use it as a cage sometimes. Which light goes up, because in Bender's MC there's abilities like this and this. If it'll, why is my tornado not working? Tornado! Okay, I guess tornado's not working. Oh, that's why. There's tornado. One of my quick ways to get up. And I also need something to fill this wall. See? Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zilch. Nothing behind the painting. My beds. Which gives me an ominous view over the town. What are those two doing? And then my little nightstand here. And fireplace. Wait, why did I put up soul lanterns instead of normal lanterns? Whatever. I'm also just gonna lock this up a bit, just in case. And how I'd get out of here is I do, whenever I imprison someone, is I do /home and I'd be teleported. Back to where my old bed used to be down here. If you can't tell, I used, for my bed frame, I used some cherry wood, planks, some, was it warped, or I used that red fungus wood for the fence post casing, red and black bed to give it a checkerboard pattern, and some pale oak fences as well to make it look more zigzaggy. And voila, pale oak, and then I used acacia for this, and that is my base. And I got the 4 elements there: fire, water, earth, wind, all in a, was it cyan or light blue? One of those two. A ring of that. Here's my town. Let's go see how those two are doing. Okay. I think that's everything. Just realized I forgot what the coordinates for the stronghold are. Fuck. Did I write them down? I found a stronghold a while ago while I was going through the old portal. See? Instant kill. And you shouldn't be coming through this portal. Now see, I harvest some of this wood to make my bed. Now, how did I get out of here? I'm gonna Southside Valley. There's a version with Happy Gas. I don't know if this was discovered before. Okay, but I don't really want to explore here without knowing my coordinates, so I'm gonna go get out of here. And also, see, again, this is where the zombie piglins should be coming out. How do I get back to base? Oh, there's someone there. Let's hope they're from the town. Okay, let's see where this takes me. Okay, looks like this took me in the wrong direction. Is that base? Oh, yep. Home sweet home. There's our beacon, by the way. If I didn't tell you that already. Now to broadcast something to invite more members. Wait, I didn't finish reading the community board. I got distracted. Okay, let's go where I left off. Let's start at the bottom. Blah, 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 blah. To whoever upgraded the other portal, thanks. That one was from me. Community board. If it's important, I put it in glow ink, which I have a little thing over there where there's tons of glow squids in the cave in that savannah over there. Well, 2 savannas over. To be more accurate, not this savannah. Wait. Okay. Alan will, please don't crave our town. This is the 5th time this week. And the week's only been 2 days so far. It's now 6. So let me just update that. Gotta load the link. There we go. Can someone build our mine holes entrance? That one was... Dang it. Was it the Spider-Man skin who wrote that? It was someone. Okay. Can someone build the barn fence? We all need trees. And all crops. That one was me. When harvesting, please replant farm. That was awesome. Someone harvested all of our stuff that we're planting. And there's our teammate, sugarcane farm. I think he also has another farm down here. Let me look. What is going on with this thing? Oh, hey, you're about to see the glorious act of our thing being struck. If it continues to thunder. Here's his little... that's growing nice. I don't know why he only has one crop growing down here. Oh, there's new... Oh, nope. Those are the other... Oh, 3 of us back online. There's hardly ever enough of us online. And that should heal eventually. Well, clones, till I have something more important, I'm gonna start in the town. I'm gonna go off to my log off closet and go shut myself in. Yeah, looks like no one took the invite. Can I even? I don't think I sent it out. Sent it out. Well, clones, I'm gonna call it a game and go into my log off closet here.